All right, heading back up. Today's Sunday, so I went up there and found my blind like it was on Friday evening. This is Sunday afternoon. We'll just see how things look. I hope that nothing's changed again. I've moved everything around to where I'm going to put up my blind this year, I guess. And hopefully things will still be like I left it. And I don't know, we'll just maybe stay up here this time for a little while. I might make some lunch and just spend time. See how it goes. Okay, I'm back up to the top. It's already easier today than it was Friday. So, breaking those old joints loose. You hear that deer blowing at me? It's pretty mad. But anyway, you can see back here. There it is. Right there. A lot of stuff's still here. Okay? So, nobody messes with it. Let's go see if we can sneak up on that deer. Okay, so this is where I moved my spot. In relation to it, if you can see that tree way back there, that's where I was. So I've moved my blind about 40 yards, maybe 45. Not too bad, I'm on a good spot. Nothing will come up this way behind my blind, and I'll be facing out. This is what's so sweet. There's this road here that I was hunting. It comes out here. You can go up the mountain. You can go down that road or down there. So I'm literally hunting in a crossroad. That didn't sound as much fun after I said it out loud. All right, so my stuff's still here. Now I'm just going to get to regular work. I'm going to try to clear out some of this brush. Maybe make some ramen noodles or something for lunch. And just sit around and listen for high strangeness. All the noise I hear when I'm hunting comes from over on this mountainside. If you go way down this road, it goes around a bend, and when it gets around there, there's like a bunch of stone outcroppings and exposed boulders. And I swear I hear stuff clacking back in there. But I mean, the smallest stone is bigger than a Volkswagen, so I don't know. But I hear stuff. But I'll be up here. Okay. I got the blind up as it's gonna get. Okay. It didn't get tore up like this by whatever moved it. This is done by weather. This was done by that black bear that I've had on my game camera 100 times. But a black bear didn't pick this up over waist-high raspberry bushes and march it out 25 yards. Fold it up politely and sit it down on the edge of my trail. I need to express to you, people don't come up here. This is private property where nobody messes with each other. You know, I know they say, oh, don't mess with somebody in West Virginia, you'll get shot. Nobody's going to be up here messing around, all right? This is my spot. I'm going to go work on my game camera. There's not going to be an answer. I'll tell you now. There's not going to be an answer unless something steps out today. All right, time to cook up some ramen. Got my little wood stove rocking here. Let that get in there and get burning good. Then I'll start feeding it the wood. I saw this stuff at the dollar store right before I come up here, right? So I thought, why not put a little bit of jerky, dehydrated beef, into the beef ramen? And just this second, I got the irony of it being Jack Links. So that's even better. Bet y'all never thought about doing some stuff like this, right? Yeah. Yeah, putting some beef in there. Yeah. Stuff is delicious. Okay. Wood's going good. It's going to start boiling here in a second. I'm going to go clear off some brush. Let's get through the smoke. All of that's got to go. All of that. Most of this. That'll be about it. This sporadic stuff through here. All right. Noodles are done. Don't know if you can tell, but I cleared out a couple hundred square feet of young sycamores. Tons of sycamore saplings over there. It's like that's what almost every one of those tall plants are. It's another sycamore trying to pop up. I hate those things. Got rid of those. Tons of high grass, some mullein. Just clearing it all out. I'll probably come up here with a weed eater and get some of this, just the grass stuff. If I can get one up here. But anyway, time to eat. Okay. We got a few bites of ramen left. What I'm going to do is I have my trail camera right there. All right. I'm going to put the ramen in the middle of the crossroads right here and on a stump. Of course, I'm not leaving my canteen cup. No. I'm going to pour the ramen noodles out on that and just let the trail camera catch whatever it catches. I have tons of coons that come through here, bobcats, black bears. No matter what it catches, I just want to see it. No, I don't expect to catch a Sasquatch with some beef ramen in the middle of a crossroad. But wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, there's my beef flavored Bigfoot bait. Oh, I bet you that black bear gets on that camera tonight. There's been some interesting things that go on though. For instance, my mother-in-law, who is not a believer, just that slick spot. She said something was walking on the steep part of her hillside behind her house yesterday or last week, and it sounded like it was walking. It was like a person and swatting the brush out of its way every few steps. Bears don't swat brush. I don't know. And then she heard it go all the way down to the next neighbor's house, which is a good way away. A good buddy of mine. He said last week something. He had a stump in his backyard, I guess where he splits wood. So it's about 2 foot tall. He pooped on top of it. And that wasn't good enough. It pooped up on his kid's swing. Or slicky slide on the swing set. So what would back up and poop like that? What would do that? So there's been a few things. I've heard stuff up here a lot. I've heard screams, hoots, half-ton owls. You know those stories. You hear it a lot up here. I don't know. That's just some more of the goings on here in Logan. It somehow dodges most of the Bigfoot map, except for Russ Jones. Please acknowledge that we have stuff here. And the guys at Wild and Weird Radio, Joe and Ron, they have a convention here coming up this fall. That'll be fun. But I'm just rambling, trying not to fall. I'll show you my path here. Not exactly smooth terrain, but it's also, that's holding flat. That's that's not just like a little crack. It's a hole. Okay, these are ruts. What we like to call ruts. This is good for ATVs, side by sides, Jeeps. Not much fun to walk on when it's dry. Question. And something is right beside you. Would you be able to see it? Or would you just say, must be a woodpecker?